If you have not viewed the previous video vignettes, my name is David and I am an epidemiologist. This video vignette will provide you with a brief view of how one can use CSI TriSano for case and contact management functions. CSI TriSano provides the tools to input and manage investigation-related tasks, follow-up encounters with patients, and clinical notes. The CSI TriSano dashboard allows investigators to log into the system and have a view of the day's tasks, and to document notes and activities associated with those tasks and encounters with patients. In order to showcase CSI TriSano's ability to adapt to a variety of public health scenarios, let's switch gears and look at CSI TriSano's ability to deal with tuberculosis case and contact management activities. Imagine that an individual who meets the clinical case definition for tuberculosis, and from whom Mycobacterium tuberculosis has been isolated from a clinical specimen, has been reported to your department. You initiate an investigation and the management of the case and potential contacts right away for disease control and prevention purposes. Now let me demonstrate how this is done. CSI TriSano allows the case manager or investigator to quickly add tasks associated with various investigations or with the management of various events. CSI TriSano also provides the case manager or investigator with a quick glance of current or upcoming tasks on the application's dashboard. You begin to create a task list. The first task, for example, is to review the patient's medical record. You can include a name and notes for the task. You can also assign the task a category, priority, and due date. In addition to investigators having the ability to create tasks for themselves, a manager can also create tasks and assign them to various investigators and case managers. In addition to the first note, you have added several others, including the need to ensure that the initial isolate is tested for drug resistance, to ensure that the patient will receive appropriate antibiotic therapy, to consult with an infectious disease specialist to determine an adequate dosage and duration of treatment, to interview the client to identify contacts, to perform a skin test for household and other close contacts, and manage contacts. The user can click on his or her dashboard and have a snapshot view of all these events. CSI TriSano improves efficiency by allowing public health officials to write and manage tasks using the same application that conducts disease surveillance. CSI TriSano makes it easy to input and manage one's daily to-do list and view upcoming tasks. CSI TriSano is an application that allows the case manager or investigator to quickly raise a person previously entered as a contact to a case. This feature facilitates data entry while ensuring the linkages between cases and contacts remain intact. To build upon the last portion of the demo, you learned during the course of an investigation that one household contact to the case of active TB meets the clinical case definition and laboratory criteria for TB as well. You enter the original patient's record, select the Contacts tab, and elevate the contact to a case. Note that in addition to having the original patient identified as a contact to the new case, that the new case is still listed as a contact to the original patient. CSI TriSano facilitates creating new cases while ensuring the linkages between cases and contacts remain intact. CSI TriSano also allows case managers or investigators to track important information related to repeated encounters with their patients. In addition to the notes made earlier in the demo, you also made another note to ensure that the new cases are isolated at home until they have completed at least 2 weeks of adequate antibiotic therapy, have shown clinical improvement, and are smear negative. You also make a note to, in the meantime, ensure that the treatment is provided and taken as prescribed on a daily basis. CSI TriSano allows the case manager or investigator to track specific information about each encounter, including treatment administered, laboratory results, and other clinical related information. The CSI TriSano Form Builder tool also allows an investigator or case manager to configure a special form to use for each encounter, such as a directly observed therapy form for TB case management, for example. CSI TriSano empowers the user to effectively manage cases and contacts. CSI TriSano support for case and contact management includes task management, conversion of contacts to cases, and repeated encounters. The benefits are improved efficiency by allowing public health officials to write and manage tasks using the same application that conducts disease surveillance, and ease of use to effectively manage cases and contacts. CSI TriSano, developed using the CSI collaborative process. Collaboration promotes innovation, defines next-generation disease surveillance and outbreak management.